Hello, 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 everyone. Nice to see you guys come back. I know I kind of like don't make fun of my nails. I took off the other ones because it was like getting uncomfortable. I don't really like long nails actually, but I make it do. I'm drinking some coffee. I have my breakfast here. Look what I'm eating, guys. All natural, made by me, and it has Parmesan cheese on top. It's like little tacos that I made all I want to say vegan, but just all natural. I just been eating healthy. Like last time when I was eating, that was jackfruit. That was all. It's like pretty much like a vegan. Period. Because that's what I'm saying. I was looking at my phone, y'all. I'm sorry. mm, Life is great. Mm. I'm hearing the song Drake, featuring Future. Mm. I gotta come over here to talk to y'all. Mm. Not that falling on the table, because I would sure eat that shit off my table and put right in my mouth. Oh yeah, and I chopped up some onions, some purple onions. Mm. Like, but the best, okay? The best. Now, the song I'm hearing, I'm about to get it for you right now. And yes, you guessed it. That's why I kept these ones on so I could type. Which is so crazy. I wasn't getting any life is good. I wasn't getting any messages until just now. So I'm hearing mm, mm. It's really not Drake's song. That's crazy. That's Future's song. Working on a weekend like usual. Way up on the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us. They doing too much. Haven't done my taxes. I'm too turned up. Virgil got a Patek on her wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once. Okay, so what? Someone hit your block up. I tell them if it's you. I tell you if it was us. Manor House and Rose plus too plush. Say my days are numbered, but I keep waking up. No, you see my text, baby. Please say some. Wine by the glass, your man cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move off my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what's that about. Watch your mouth. Um, Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell her shit. It is what it is. What said what I had to and did what I did. Hey, never turn my back. FBG, God forbid. Virgil got to protect on my wrist. Going, doing front flips, giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekends like usual. Way up on a deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us. They doing too much. Haven't done my taxes. I'm too turned up. Virgil got a protect on her wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once. Okay, so what? Someone hit your block up. I tell you, if it was us, man, a house in Rosewood, too plush. It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean? Like, and then it goes into Future's part. But yeah, like, that's what I'm hearing, y'all. Like, life getting good. Like, I'm getting good. All right. All these haters, they thought they was gonna stop y'all shine. They thought they was gonna stop something. Mm-mm. Spirit side, tell them, pull up a chair to the table. But they ain't eating with us. They just there to watch. And you're filming. Stop them. Okay? I even got some string beans. You're gonna be eating lavish. Like, you're gonna be eating so good. Motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, what you eating? You're gonna be eating some shit that they never heard of. You gonna have money to get in places that these motherfuckers never knew existed. Like, you gonna be doing it big. You're gonna be making money moves. Like, you ain't gonna have time for the drama, time for the fake love, all that. Break that. That's for the birds. Okay? And your blessings is coming. They ain't coming. They here. Okay? The blessings is here. All right? Y'all, I done boiled the vegetables inside some vegetable sauce. Vegetable broth. My decaffeinated coffee, I ain't trying to be like nobody crackhead or something. No offense to people that drink caffeinated coffee, but I be feeling like that be making y'all like drug addicts or something. Because some people, once they get that caffeine in them, they just start acting funny. I already be looking like, no shade to the other people, but when they be hooked on drugs, but I be looking like, caffeine do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna be looking at y'all crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you different, or you think you higher than them because you on your high horse or whatever. But people gonna also be behind that is really because they're ashamed. They're ashamed because they know they was probably trying to make it seem like to people that you ain't nothing, you ain't nobody, this, that, and the third. But let me tell you, when God say, when Spirit say, I'm sorry, this is slapping right now. I'm about to make another one. And it's healthy, so it's like I can eat all I want, lose weight, and all that. And don't gotta worry about overeating. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of thing. But I ain't trying to lose too much weight first. Just saying. But these people, they got guilt, shame within themselves because they could have been telling people like, oh, she ain't never gonna be nothing. So-and-so ain't never gonna be nothing. Your ancestors heard that and was like, hold on. We got them. Billy, we got him. No cap. Oh, just cheese that I put Parmesan cheese. Delicious. That's that splat. Woo. Woo. That's that splat. Right there. All done. No joke. Okay. Remove these. Yeah, I told you I've been popping off my nails like crazy. It's okay because I can put them back on. Because some people try to bash people because they think they ain't gonna get nowhere in life, or these people feel like they was on their high horse. But Mercury retrograde just ended. Child, the tea. Like, for example, I was with my brother the other day, and I told you my brother had given me those. I call them gems. I know they ain't gems though, but the gems, right? And and we was talking, and he got to telling me about a girl that I used to be friends with. And no shade to her. I hope she's doing good. You know, I hope she's doing good. But Spirit already let me know, like through him, by way of him, excuse me, that whew, you know, I would just give you the backstory before I tell you, right? So basically, no, I'm gonna just tell you the situation because of what he told me, that she got in a car accident and she completely totaled her car, right? Which is so crazy to me because, you know, I guess I don't know what she, I don't know if she looked down on me or what, because she never said anything to me that led me to believe that she was looking down on me. But I know from my personal experience with her, she was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I liked her. She was pretty cool. She was a dope person. I felt like she had a dope business that she was trying to get off the ground, just like me. And I was encouraging her to, you know, but my business was already established. Like my spiritual YouTube channel, everything was already established. I was making sales already. I was already selling like my spiritual baths, my herb packets, and all that. So I was already established. Um, and I would be outside just selling my stuff. And, you know, she stopped by to buy something for me to see what it was. And I guess she liked it. And I guess she kind of felt some type of way. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But she invited me. We became really close. She invited me over to her anniversary. And I went. But I told her, look, funny, because, you know, I'm real authentic and I'm real blunt about my stuff, right? So I don't know how to braid. So, you know, like under the wigs, you need like to have cornrows. So I told her, listen, I want to take pictures. I need you to do the cornrows. I'm coming to decorate for your anniversary with her other friend that I didn't know from a hole in the wall. So I come here, I decorate, I complete the decoration with her and her friend. And she's in the back getting ready. I want her to braid my hair down so I could fix my wig, put my wig on. So we could get ready to take pictures and stuff. You know, she didn't even do my hair. She didn't do my hair, and um we ended up getting, you know, lit, nice, eating some nice seafood and all that, cake, all that stuff. It was really beautiful. My son was playing with her kids and stuff like that. She got 6 kids and stuff like that. With her because she's not married to her man, but they have a common law marriage. Okay, so and yeah, so it's equivalent. So the craziest thing to me was that, oh, this is cutting me, was that I didn't, when I got home, I didn't realize that, you know, I didn't get a chance to check social media. So I checked social media. I go to post up her pictures, send her the pictures. So I guess I go after I send her the pictures and stuff like that. She goes to, and that son was just stabbing me. I think it was I had a piece there, but um I go to her page and she got a video of me that she snuck of me with my wig messed up, everything. Like I was looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking, yeah, I was looking crazy. Like not crazy like in the head, but like I was looking like I needed, you know, to get fixed up, touched up and stuff. Um, and she gonna comment under the video, oh, happy anniversary to me and my husband, but your husband's nowhere in the video. So you was doing that, like how I interpreted, you was doing that to be petty because you knew I kept asking you to do my hair and I guess you wanted to embarrass me, right? And I started noticing after a while people stopped buying from my business and she started getting, I guess, my customers or whatever. I don't really have like complete proof of that, but I guess that's what Spirit just trying to tell me to tell me to say. But you know, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But don't take my word for it. But I just know that I took offense to that video. That's my main reason, and I just cut her off. I'm being real because I took it like you didn't want to see me in a good type of light. Like you didn't want people to see me while I was looking good type of thing. So I took offense to it and I blocked her. I didn't come to her like no woman or none of that. It was no need for that. I just blocked her. Like I felt like it was one petty, it was uncalled for, and for situations like that, you're just gonna get no access to me. And that's exactly what she was met with. And I guess she was very upset because one thing I noticed whenever I cut people off, people go bonkers. Like I don't do no magic on people. I mean, unless you're trying to kill me or something like that. Oh yeah, your ass going under, like under. You hear me under. But if you're doing little petty shit like that, nah, there's no reason for me to do anything like that. You know, it got to be like life death type of situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me to like really like, all right, you want to play? Like, the fuck? But she wasn't on none of that from what I know. What I know. Only thing I know is that, I just cut her off. And y'all know that my apartment had burnt down in a fire and almost died. Life or death situation. And I think I had reached out to her for assistance, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I didn't even reach out to her for assistance. No, I didn't. Because I had cut her off already. So why would I reach out to her for assistance? But yeah, I didn't reach out to her. I actually didn't reach out to a lot of people. I was actually being made fun of. A lot of people was making fun of me, harassing me. I was going through a lot. Um, People were trying to kick me while I was down. Like it was just really bad. Like, and so moving forward, I got up out of the situation because I was just overworking myself, worrying, stressing, doing a lot of things. And I get a call out of nowhere. I actually ended up changing my number because of the harassment was so bad. So I changed my number and she ended up calling me. And I'm like, hello? She's like, so you blocked my number. You blocked me on social media. Like with that rah-rah shit. Like, me, I'm a Pisces. Like, you're not finna call my phone on some rah rah. Like, you want to talk, we could talk. That's fine. But you calling like she's a fire sign. I think she was an Aries. Oh, you want to be blocking people? Like, I didn't know you had beef with me. This and that. So tell me, what's the reason? What's the reason? I want to know. No, because I thought we was cool. This and that. And I'm like, well, my place burnt down, and I'm kind of like in the doctor's office right now. I'm getting checked up. Like I gotta check my child. Like, this is not a good time. We could talk about this later. Oh, I know about the house fire. Uh, uh, you know, I heard about that from such and such had told me, such and such had given me a number. I seen you on the news, this, that, and the third, which is crazy. But yeah, I still want to know why you were not talking to me, this and that. It didn't even say like, you know, like I'm sorry to hear that. No type of empathy. Like, and it just made me skeptical. Like, you did what? Like you didn't even show like no type of empathy, like type of thing. So I just wasn't feeling it, and it was just giving me the vibes like at this point I was just looking at everybody, not just her with the side eye, but like at when people was making fun of me or just coming out of it with drama, like in my head I'm thinking everybody had something to do with that shit. Like I ain't even gonna lie, to me in my head everybody a suspect. Like what, you don't like me? What makes you think that I don't think that you did something? You had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I be thinking. Like I be thinking like that because if you blowing up my phone like that, like trying to harass me and stuff, it's gonna make me think that you try to do something to me. Like I know it's like paranoia, PTSD, but I'm not paranoid. But it's just if you doing certain things and there's evidence of you doing certain things like harassing me or stalking me or like texting me, like asking people for my new number because you trying to like you stalking me, like you trying to get information and try to tear down my business and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna think you have something to do with something, like trying to ruin my life. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I just basically just hung up the phone on her, and I was like, all right, and I just blocked her number, bro. I just blocked the number because I'm like, nah, there's no way in hell that this girl just really just called me and she expect me to, like, you know what I'm saying? So from there I think I ended up changing my number again, or I just ended up blocking her and just going on about my life. I forgot because my memory is not that good. But I know she ended up calling. No, yeah, she called the old number that I had, and then I ended up changing my number, and I didn't give that new number out to nobody. And I was just like going through the motions because there was people that I wanted to call and let them know like what I had been through to see if they was gonna lend me a helping hand. But deep down, I knew these people really didn't care about me because these people don't even call me on a regular basis, or at least once every 3 months, or at least once every 6 months, or like at least 4 or 5 times a year. So I knew nobody was gonna help me. But anyway, so when I went to go get these gemstones or whatever and get my stuff laced up, right here, this laced up, he gonna tell me that she got in a car accident and she could completely total her car. Now, like I said, that was just crazy because I knew the shadow side of me wanted, I ain't gonna lie, the shadow side of me wanted to react in such a petty way, but I controlled that bitch inside of me, and the light side of me responded and was like, I really don't wish ill on her, because I really don't. I've been hit by a car before. I don't wish that on nobody. Even if you inside a vehicle or outside, it don't fucking matter. I don't wish none of that ill will on nobody. I don't wish that on nobody. But one thing, and I hope that her kids is safe and sound, you know what I'm saying, and nothing happened to her or the kids. But I know deep down that something must have happened because um at least to the car, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no way in hell you made me feel some type of way and all of a sudden your car gets totaled. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way in hell. I remember asking people for rides, people to come pick me up. Oh, I don't have the car at this moment. The car was taken, this, that, and the third. I don't know if it was the truth or lie, but now spirit, I guess spirit was like, didn't want uh, her to have that, I guess. And which is so crazy because before I got confirmation of him telling me that she totaled her car, there was a tarot reader. It was a tarot reader that actually was on my For You page. And she came up, she was like, your enemies or these fake friends, fake coworkers and stuff, there was times that you needed help. 23, there was times that you needed help, you asked for help, you was being genuine with these people, you was being authentic with these people, you was being 1 second. My bad. I'm sorry because I don't play those games. I don't play those games. I don't like nobody because y'all be throwing evil eye at me, but y'all ain't gonna be doing that to my child. I don't play by mine. I don't. Spiritually, I don't play by mine. I don't. I don't. I'm telling you. I don't. I don't. At all. All that love and light go out the window. I'm just telling you that now. I don't. Especially when you try to come for me in my life. No. I'm not nice no more. The dark side comes out. The dark side comes out completely, full throttle. No respect. No none of that. But anyway, like I was saying, and the reader was saying like it was a black SUV or a white SUV, a gray SUV that was basically following me, stalking me, and this person um feel some type of way because they partner like me or some shit like that, and I don't even know it. And this person could have been trying to copy me, copy my energy, or whatever the case may be, some shit like that. I don't know if that part is true because I don't really believe because she already had her own business going way before we just ended up crossing paths. So we both were just very dominant, independent women. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe she was copping me or anything like that. I just feel like I just felt disrespected when she posted that video. So I didn't feel like it was really no need to give her any type of reaction because when she called me on that rah rah stuff, you know what I'm saying? I guess she was expecting me to be like, well, da 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 this, that, and the third. So she could be like, see, she's jealous of me. See, she don't got this. See, she don't got that. She live in this type of place. Look at where I live versus where she live. Look at, because I've met people like that. So I just kind of like was like, I just went through a loss of something. I went through a tragic, traumatizing event in my life. And not only that, I lost a family member that I didn't even go to their funeral. And my family had stole the funds, basically, and everybody's benefits that was supposed to be distributed. So I was going through that too. And I was just like thinking like, why is all this happening to me? Like, why is people always trying to do me wrong? Like that kind of thing. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, fuck, like in my head, I was just like, fuck this situation. Fuck this other situation. Fuck that situation. Fuck this, fuck that. Fuck blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of fucks, fucks that I should not be given. Right. So that's just how I was feeling. And by me not giving a fuck, that's how I was able to get through a lot. Because if I would have been emotional, heavily emotional, I probably would not. I would not be here. I probably would have been depressed somewhere, really, really bad or something like that. Because let's be real, statistics say that if you live in a city or even in America, 90% of y'all are depressed. 80% of y'all are fucking depressed. And I guess because I didn't give her the reaction that she was looking for, it was kind of like, oh, like, wow, I have nothing to say. She like that, like when somebody's coming at you rah rah and they trying to hype you up or they saying certain things to get you pissed off to say certain hurtful things. So they could be like, oh, that's why you lost your place, bitch. That's why you lost your, this is, shit like that. So I just was like, listen, I'm not in the mood. Like, and immediately I knew that wasn't a friend because you waited this long. You waited till my place burned down to confront the situation, which was like a whole year later, basically. A whole year later. Uh-huh. You could have confronted this situation and got my number way before. That's how true it is. That's when I realized she wasn't really a friend because you took that opportunity because you see me, I was already low to kick me while I was down. And mind you, she didn't even know that there was other people already bullying me and harassing me because I already had lost my place in the fire. Like people like my neighbors was making fun of me. My neighbors was like laughing at me, saying they wish I would have died. It was just crazy. Like people was just violating me. People people was violating me like, and now I'm kind of like noticing like they karma. I ain't even gonna lie. But that doesn't give me a right to laugh at them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you did something to me don't mean that I'm gonna do it to you. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. Now, if you wish death on me and I find out you wish death on me, or not even, I probably wouldn't even laugh at something like that because that's something that I would be like, probably low key make my hair stand up. Like, oh nah, I ain't laughing at that shit. I just ain't gonna fuck with that motherfucker. Like, that's gonna be me. Like, type. Like, I would just never fuck with you. Like, what? As soon as I see you, I'm going ghost. Like, I'm leaving your ass on red scene. I am not fucking with you, bro. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be fucking with you. You think you just gonna be what? Doing death magic on me? What? You think I'm gonna fuck with you? What? That's crazy. You crazy for even thinking that I'm gonna fuck with you. What? That part. Like, a lot of people, spirit is gonna be having a lot of people, all that ill will that's wished on me in the collective, whether it be death, chaos magic, car accidents, loss of homes. Hey, shut up. Go in the room. Like I was saying, loss of homes and stuff like that. These people are gonna be losing that. Loss of money, no love, no friends, no support. Like, people that wish those type of things on you is gonna go back. And I'm gonna tell you, don't laugh. If you want to say something, but make sure you think before you say something. Like, that's what I usually do. Like, when I hear about other people's karma, I go, wow. And then the first thing, I ain't gonna lie, the first thing that comes to my mind is, I was cool with that person. Now, why would God allow something bad to happen to that person? And me and that person no longer fuck with each other. My first thought and my answer all the time is because that person did some sneaky shit. Because every time somebody's around me, they up. You know what I'm saying? Every time somebody's around me, they up. Like, they get good luck, they get good money, all that shit. The moment they do some bad shit to me, nah. My spirit team be like, what? You fucked with her? That's like the female John Wick in the spirit realm. What? They gunning for you. Like, run it down. What are you talking about? What? They mob deep on that ass. But niggas will back you in that corner, take the wool right from under you, take the everything from under you, everything, violate your shit. Like, really, my spirit team, they do niggas dirty. And sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I be praying for people. I be like, no, spirit team, don't be doing that to this person. Because, like, one time I felt really, like, team, I said I wasn't gonna expose my own stuff, but I'm an open book. I really don't care. There's nothing that nobody could use against me, because my life is my life, and if anybody gonna have the rights to tell my story, it shall be me. The fuck? Who are you to tell my story? So anyway, me and my significant other was not on good terms, so we separated. Like, we was together but separated, and he was doing his thing, I was doing my thing, so whatever. So he doing his thing, whatever, and I was doing my thing. So basically, it's like I fell in love with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like head over heels. And I guess that person was doing me dirty. You know what I'm saying? And spirit was like, we getting ready to dish out some shit. And I was like, no, but I don't want this person to get done like that. So I used to like pray for them. I used to do things for things to go in their way. Like if that person was having troubles, like, I would really like do things so it could go in that person's favor. And my spirit team was like, nah, you really, like, you looking like, I ain't gonna lie, my spirit team used to be like, you looking like a dumb bitch right now. That person doing all types of dirty, and you want us to help that person? Bitch, are you stupid? And it was just the way my heart was. And then like my spirit team would get mad at me because like it would be like, yo, you got too much of a good heart. Like these people is doing you dirty, and you need to learn how to tap into your dark side. And I just had to explain to my spirit team like I don't like tapping into my dark side because my dark side is sometimes is really too dark, and it's grimy. You know what I'm saying? It's grimy and it's no remorse and bad bitch. Like no remorse. Like, yeah, I did that. Your point. The fuck? I'll do it again in your face. What you gonna do about it? Type of energy, yeah, that kind of energy. And I don't really like tapping into that energy all the time because I want to be like this. I spread love to you. I wanna love on you. And my spirit's like, yeah, that's good, but you can't always be like that. You know what I'm saying? And they had to check me. They checked me, and I just had to let it go. I had to let it go. Honestly, I really had to let it go. That person ended up getting blessed and everything. Like I ain't gonna lie, that person ended up getting blessed like enormously. Like I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, the person was blessed materialistically, but suffering in other departments. And I felt bad because I was like, I went back to help that person again and was doing things from the kindness of my heart when I know I should not have. And I knew I couldn't do it no more. Like spirit was just like, no, you gotta love you. You gotta love yourself. You can't do this. You can't do that, and you gotta go. So I got ghost. I got ghost on that person. Like I just went MIA because it's nothing against that person. It's well wishes and all that, but I can't be depleting myself to always help others. But when I need help, everybody mocking, laughing, kicking, and cussing and beating me down. That's not an equal fair exchange. Like even when you lose something or when I lost something, multiple things, y'all kept beating me like into the ground, my self-esteem, my confidence. Niggas try to like put me in poverty. Like it was just crazy. Like people was hating that my business was booming, everything. Like it was just bad. Like and now that I know how to like protect myself heavy with that heavy hitter shit, baby. Every time somebody try to come for me, I'd be like, all right, hold that thought. Be right back. Tap into my dark side real quick. What is it? That TikTok. We in the ghetto. Oh, what's the other one? Pew pew. Everybody got a something. Pew pew. Like some shit like that. I don't know. He's like, we in the ghetto. They shooting in the ghetto. But that's what I know is enough of me talk, but it's just like every time like my enemies or hidden enemies or fake friends or fake coworkers think that they getting over on me, spirit literally either allows me hear it through the grapevine. I hear it through the grapevine. I hear about it, or I actually see it. But 9 times out of 10, I be hearing about it through the grapevine. And the way people come, and it be the people that you don't expect either. It be people that be close to them that be having like super tight connections with motherfuckers. Like they be like, yo, I be like, well, what? You know what I'm saying? What? Yo, you heard such and such. You know what I'm saying? What? You lying? Don't say no shit like that to me. Oh, word, seriously, that happened, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll be thinking like, all right, hold on. I'll be like, yo, such and such did do this shit to me. Yo, we was cool. I did cut that person off. You think? And then when I explain my side to the person that's telling me that person karma, that person be like, could be. Like they be knowing like oh shit, like I think that is karma. Like, and if we just be set after we exchange words, it just be a different vibe in a room. Like I ain't gonna lie, between me and the person that gossip, we just be like, ooh, it just be an energy like the ancestors. Ancestors be like, Pootie tang, sip of Thai water tang. Sip of Thai water tang. Pootie tang. For real. I'm telling you, they really be like on their asses. These people is getting spiritual ass whippings. I'm here to say, y'all, it's gonna pass. If you're going through it for coming against a high priestess or a high priest, and they didn't do no work on you, because see, it would have been much worse had the high priestess like me it would have been much worse had I done work on that person. But I don't do work on people for petty shit. I'm gonna just be real. You talk shit about me, I'm not gonna do work on you. I'm not gonna do work on you. You gossip about me, I'm not doing work on you. Oh, your man's in love with me. Oh, he's obsessed with me. I'm not doing work on him, bro. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing work on you. I'm not doing work on your lover. For what? Like people, and that's another thing. People probably like it could be people that was also going around like, oh, she read tarot cards. That's the devil. That's the devil. That's them old school. That's the devil. Ain't nothing but the devil. It's a lie. It's a lie. But really, those be the main people that be mad because you like people that read tarot cards they know those people that's trying to say that's the devil. We know they darkest secrets. And they don't want us to tell the person that they trying to say, oh, that's the devil, stay away from that person. You just don't want us to tell that person the truth. Because once that person knows the truth, you're done. You and your, I stay by the Lord and I die by the Lord. You and your fallacies is done. Done up. Like for real. People don't want the truth to come out. Like people be saying, oh, don't date her. She doing love magic. Well, if I'm doing love magic, why don't I do love magic on a billionaire or a trillionaire or on Chase? You know, the bank Chase. Because baby, if there's anything I'm chasing is that bag. Okay. Okay. That's the high speed chase right there. Chase Bank. Okay. Yeah, motherfuckers be trying, oh, don't date her because she is into them tarot cards. She might be doing spell work on you to get you to love her, obsessed. Well, baby, why your nigga broke? That's one. Two, why I'm not trying to go and get a billionaire, trillionaire like Rihanna. Like, come on. Now you know Rihanna did some. She got that damn billionaire and then trashed that nigga. That's so funny. And then trashed his ass and then got with ASAP Rocky. You know that billionaire dick was probably like that Arab dick was probably like this big. So she got with ASAP Rocky, a black man. You know that dick was probably like this. She was like, oh yeah, riding that shit. She was like, listen, I done conned that man for his little thing and got fat pocket like this, billions. And she went to ASAP Rocky with this kind of dick and this kind of pocket. Okay. And put it together and you got Shwapa, an empire. Now that's what I call brilliance. Black excellence. Black excellence. Okay. And she's a Pisces, just like me. I think she's the day after me. So, with that being said, yeah, a lot of people's gonna be getting karma. protect yourself physically, spiritually, stay tapped in, carry your spiritual arsenals. Because if they can't touch you in the spiritual, they can't touch you in the physical. If you don't know that, if you don't know, now you know. Oh, another message I was getting before, because I was about to end this, was Tupac. Um, I was going through my son's bookshelf and I seen a book of Tupac. And then I seen another tarot reader that came up on my FYP, and she was talking about how Tupac is protecting me because these ops is getting out of control, which is so crazy. Because I was looking, I seen a Tupac book, which is so crazy. And then I was on, I forgot what I was on, and then my favorite song from Tupac came on, and I really just wanted to cry because that's when I knew like he really is fucking with me, like, you know what I'm saying? It's called Changes. It's my favorite song. Like, hold on. It's one of my favorite songs. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, if is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor, and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Give the crack to the kids who the hell cares? One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them dope, then let them deal to the brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brother, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We got to start making changes. Learn to see him as a brother instead of two different strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me, huh? I love to get I'd love to go back when we played as kids, but things change, and that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. I'm not really singing right now, but and he's like that I see no changes. All I see is racist faces, misplaced hate, make disgrace to races. We under. I wonder what it takes to make the one better place. Let's erase the wasted. Take the evil out the people. They'll be acting right. Cause both black and white are smoking crack tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes skill to be real, time to heal each other. And although it seems heaven sent, we ain't ready to see a black president. It ain't a secret, don't conceal the fact. The penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. But some things will never change. Try to show an Try to show another way, but you stayed in the dope game. Sorry. Now tell me, what's a mother to do? Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. You got to operate the easy way. I made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. Selling crack to the kids. I got to get paid. Well, hey, well, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. We got to make a change. It's time for us as a people to start making changes. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live. And let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way isn't working. So it's on us to do what we got to do to survive. And still, I see no changes. Can't a brother get a little peace? It's war on the streets and war in the Middle East. Instead of war on poverty, they a war on drugs so the police can bother me. And I ain't never did a crime I ain't have to do, but now I'm back with the facts, giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You got to learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. But tell the cops they can't touch this. I don't trust this. When they try to rush this, I bust this. That's the second that's the sound of my tool. you say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no fool. As long as I stay black, I gotta stay strapped, and I never get to lay back because I always got to worry about the payback. Some buck that I roughed up way back, coming back after all these years. Ra-ta-ta-ta. That's the way it is. And that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. You're my brother. You're my sister. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. And I want to just go back to the way he said, let's change the way we eat. And what did y'all just see me doing? Like, I'm really doing the work. Like, I was just eating broccoli, things in a taco and a corn tortilla. I'm changing the way I eat. Let's change the way we live. Like, you could see, like, I ain't gonna lie, nothing about me to hide. Like, even though I know there's copycats and haters, like, you see, for the most part, my house is clean all the time. Like, I try to, like, keep up as much as possible, even when I'm feeling down or whatever the case may be, tired, sleepy, whatever I try to, like, you know, keep positive energy around me as much as possible, even if, because I know when I step outside my door, people and it be your own people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if you mix, you black, white, or whatever the case may be, because there's a lot of mixed people in this world. It don't matter because there's a lot of rape that goes on, and people don't want to address that. But there's a lot of mixed people and mixed races, and they call that confusion of faces. Because you could be brown skinned and be white. Look at North and Chicago and Saint. They got like what they call like my complexion or a little lighter. They're black and white. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really, if some white people will look at North and be like, that's a black girl, because she don't got the blonde hair, blue eyes. And some black people will look at North and be like, that's a white girl. She don't got black hair, black nigga hair, you know what I'm saying? What they call nappy hair and all that, and big lips and all that. So she really, you know what I'm saying? So that's just like, I really fuck with Tupac. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, he's just spitting some real shit. You gotta change the way you eat, change the way you live. Like, I was even thinking of putting some inspiration in my house, like on the walls and stuff like that. Just to uplift not only myself and my family, but to also uplift the people that, because I know I go live often, or not that often really, but I'm gonna try to make it often, and so that way y'all could be empowered as well. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody tries to copy me, just know you heard it here first. The book, and there's only one me. You can't do anything like, well, you actually already see stuff hanging like that. That's inspiration. I got a couple of those hanging around here. That's very inspirational, and it's protection as well. Um, and then he's also talking about, and let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we got to do to survive, which is a fact. Like I said, a lot of people see tarot readings, the older generations. Oh, don't be talking to her. Don't be down with her. Don't do such and such and such and such. But really, they just some haters. Like, how long have you been believing in that dumb shit, and it still ain't working for y'all because there's still chaos and hate on the streets? Your God ain't working because the main motherfuckers, it be the ones that be going to church and stuff like that, and they be having people that be doing shit like that, like Tupac said, sell drugs and stuff. That ain't helping nobody in the community. You tearing down your community. You the problem, bro. Oh, girl, you the problem. Like, that's why I don't really be. I don't hang around people like that. None of that shit. I don't deal with shit like that. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, if I hang out with you and I don't know you like that and I see that shit, I'm ghosting you. Like, I'm not. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Not on no snitch shit and nothing like that. But it's like, I'm just not fucking with you. Like, I'm not fucking with you. Just not fucking with you. Like, hard body not fucking with you. Because in my head, you got to see it from my perspective. You selling drugs getting people hooked on drugs for their money, but later down the line, that if that person's a mother, she has kids, that kid is more susceptible to being raped because that mother has an addiction. That kid is more susceptible to being neglected, abused, like just because you wanted $50 worth in whatever drug that you selling. Like, nah, I would never fuck with you. Friend, foe, I don't give a fuck. In my head, you need to be annihilated. That's automatic in my head. You need to be wiped out. Like, no cap. Because if we needed somebody like that, like the government's already doing that. Like, honestly. Like, I mean, you should just be like an undercover dirty cop or some shit like that because they're doing that anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like, not for nothing. Chase literally just got Chase is literally going through a lawsuit. The bank Chase. Like, I'm gonna just be real with you. Look, U.S. Virgin Islands suing J.P. Morgan Chase over Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking, and not only that, excuse me, they have money laundering, human trafficking, and sex trafficking, and drugs. Yeah, like you could literally look that up. Look it up. Like, bro, just look it up. The government is already doing that, bro. The government is already doing that. So what? Why do y'all think that? And y'all making only like $50 to $1,000. These motherfuckers is making 3 million. So who's really getting played? You playing? That's the game of the government, though. They want y'all to sell drugs to the community. They want y'all to do stuff like that. You doing that and you making like 300, $1,000. But the government, this is they game. They making 3 mil, 5 mil. Let's get the real numbers so I could get y'all tight, even more tight. Like, let's just really, so 31 mil. Excuse me. They making $31 million, $105 million, $80 million. Like, these is different numbers. Like 31 million, 105 million, 80 million. Um, what other numbers I see here? Those is three numbers up there. Yep. It's a lot of money. Those are in the millions. Yep. And y'all niggas is doing that shit. Y'all bitches is doing that shit. And y'all making only like a band. I made a G today, but that's what he said. What Tupac said? He said, I made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way, selling crack to the kids. Oh, I gotta get paid. Well, hey, that's just the way it is. Like, that's so wrong. You doing that for $1,000. You doing that for $1,000, but you got people like the government that's really making bread. They banking like OD, oh freaking D, and you doing that for $1,000. Get your bands up. Like, you need to just go open up a credit line and just do that or something. I don't know. I don't know. You need to just, I don't know, get a job. Uh, don't even get a job. Open up a business. If you paint, paint. If you do architecture, you know how to do certain things with your hands, do that. If you think about new projects in your head, figure out how you can use these. to make it come to life. Anything you can touch and build, make it come to life. You know what I'm saying? Use this, and these to make it come to life. You know what I'm saying? People don't think like that no more. And they want you to get a job, which is true. You ain't getting a job, but you got to start somewhere. If you're a criminal, use this. What are you good at? How can you use it for positive? Pray about it. People pray in different ways. Some people pray by meditating. Some people pray by praying like this. Some people pray like this. Some people pray like this. Some people pray in tongues. Some people pray people pray different ways by praising Allah, whatever. Some people pray different ways, bro. Everybody's relationship with God is different. God has many names. The Most High has many names. Higher consciousness has many names. Figure out what works for you. Everybody has different things that work out. Everybody's different. That's if we was all meant to be the same, then we would have all been the same. But apparently we're all meant to be different. That's why everybody's different. Don't let nobody try to tear you down because you're different. And that's why I be telling people straight, because if you think I care about you trying to come on my channel and tell me, oh, look at her, look at she this and that, yeah, and what about it? The fuck? You see this? The fuck? That stands for intuition and protection. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody try to make you feel bad for being weird. Oh, she's strange. She's weird. Wednesday was weird in Addams Family, but everybody loved her now because she got a show. And what about it? Timmy Turner was weird. But guess what? Everybody loved his Fairly Godparents. The fuck? Jimmy Neutron was weird, but everybody loved him because he made cool projects and he knew everything. Like the fuck? SpongeBob was weird, but everybody loved him because he was the life of the party. The fuck? Except for Squidward, because he was a hater. He was a hater OD. Like, there's plenty of Squidwards out here. Get you a SpongeBob. Get you a Mrs. Pearl. There's plenty of Mr. Krabs out here. There's plenty of Squidwards out here. There's also plenty of fucking what do you call it? Patrick's. Get you a SpongeBob. Solve the day. Solve the problem. Krusty Krab pizza. It's good for you and me. Woo! Like I tell y'all. Oh, get you a Plankton. Plankton was more like a vegan restaurant. He was really trying to steal a Krabby Patty formula to prove that they wasn't really healthy, but nobody cared. They try to put Plankton as a fucking hater, but he wasn't. Squidward was the hater. But anyway, for this one, Trust came out again. For this one, Love again. I was gonna pull this one. This is Wisdom, but it came in reverse. But it's Wisdom, Trust, Desire. And just because that looked different. Inspire. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see. Oh, Wisdom again. And let's see. Love again. Love again. Relax and hope. Ooh. So you got 3 loves. Self-love. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. That's the only thing I'm thinking. But you're an inspiration. Trust, desire, wisdom. You're very wise. You people, this is for water signs mostly. And faith was right here, but I didn't touch that. I wasn't drawn to that, but I was drawn to these. So I'm about to get off this. I would have pulled some cards, but I'm going to probably pull some cards later. Desire. Somebody's name could also be Desiree, because I know some girl named Desiree, and she spelled it just like desire, which is so crazy. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Wow, I read that like that. Desiree. Inspire, trust, wisdom, relax, hope, love, and love again, and wisdom once again. Okay? So just so you guys can see that. I know, aren't they just beautiful? My aunt used to collect these before she passed away. She used to gift me these. And I think one said gratitude that she gave me. Gratitude, hope, and dream. And I think I was just inspiring her. But this is what I have for you guys today. Pretty long reading, pretty long intuitive message through the music. But that's just something for you to think about. I could also type in the side the songs, the song names for you guys that you might want to look up. You might want to listen to it. That's another one. I forgot the other songs that I was channeling, but you would have to watch the whole video to catch those. All right. Thank you for tuning in to me. I'm going to go get my nails done. Don't bother me. Like, don't play with me. And to my supporters, thank you so much. Like, don't worry, because later on down the line, I'm going to be doing giveaways. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of perks. Like, I even might be gifting y'all with things that are really expensive, because a girl is really good at gifts. So, I'm talking really expensive, like $2,000 and better. Period. I don't play. I didn't come to play with these hoes. And neither did y'all. Y'all ain't come to play with these hoes. We don't come to play with these hoes. John Cena, you can't see me. And that's my cue to go. Bye, y'all. All right.